tonight?
Alice is not here. I don't think she's here anyway, and Amy is either here or just about to arrive. I don't know. Do you want a drink?
No, I do not, and I think you ought to sit down and relax. You're not going to play hostess to me.
Edward is not telling us everything he knows.
That's obvious, isn't it?
So why is he lying?
Because he has to be connected with it, I would say.
So how do we find out what he does know?
Leslie, everywhere we turn, we get a dead end, a very deliberate dead end. I just wish the police could be of some help.
Why aren't they more concerned?
Who isn't concerned?
Hi.
Didn't know you were here, Amy.
I heard you talking. Who isn't concerned?
It's, too complicated. Nothing.
It's about Laura, isn't it, huh? And all that stuff going on with Luke and Robert Scorpio, right?
What do you know about this?
Well, not very much, but I've known that something funny was going on with the three of them for a long time. Actually, four of them. Alex Quarterman,
What do you
too.
mean funny?
Well, for example, there was the night at the disco when Laura made her exit through a window. And that happened to be the same night that Luke disappeared.
She sounds like Slick. I feel like I'm talking to Slick here.
Yeah, I want to ask this one. What do you mean she went out through the window?
That's exactly what I mean. Laura was there with Robert Scorpio, and I don't know if she wanted him not to see her leave or something, but she made her exit through the ladies' room window. And then there was the time that Luke...
Was there anything particularly wrong with the door when she went out through the window?
I think that she just didn't want Scorpio to see her leaving.
First we hear that Luke and Laura and Scorpio are working together and they're in each other's hip pockets and they're best friends, and all of a sudden she's going out of window so he doesn't see her leaving someplace.
Uh-oh. Did Luke and Scorpio have a fight? I mean, did Laura have to take sides or something?
Young lady, you take your overactive imagination and can it, all right?
Guess you don't want me to ask any more questions.
How very perceptive of you.
That's okay. I have to go anyway.
Where are you going, please?
I'm going to the disco.
Yes, okay.
Oh, speaking of the disco, I heard something today that you guys are absolutely not going to believe. Susan Moore is pregnant, and nobody knows who the father is.
It may interest and surprise you to learn that I have known about that for some time. In fact, we both have, but as usual, you don't have the story straight.
Oh.
Susan happens to be in love with a man named Wellington, Arnold Wellington, I believe it is. He is the father of her child, and she has left, I am sure, to join him. Now, you are to drop that tone of letting us in on the juicy gossip of the week and back off. Do I make myself clear?
Very. How come everybody always dumps on me?
Well spoken. Well
Gosh,
spoken.
to stop gossiping like this. Heaven only knows who she talks about all day long.
You're thinking about Laura.
And us. And I am falling apart here. What is the matter with me?
Hey, it's a wonder you're not coming apart at the seams.
I'm not going to cry. I am not going to cry.
Oh, what you're going to do is you're going to go upstairs, and I'm going to turn the hot water on in the tub. And you're going to climb in, and you're going to relax. Then we are going to spend a very quiet evening here alone, having a very simple
But we
nice
have to...
dinner. Hey, getting upset is not going to help it, is it?
Doctor's orders.
Better believe it. Now, go.
He's so cute when you're masterful like that. Oh, dear.
Oh, Alice, the table looks great.
It does look pretty, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I really appreciate you coming over in such quick notice. You did a great job. Very nice.
Oh, Dr. Webber, it's nothing. I was glad to do it. I like to keep busy.
Ah,
But, of course, you did the really heavy work.
I did?
Slicing the roast beef.
Oh, yeah.
How is Dr. Webber? I mean, I kind of understand how she feels being so worried about Laura and everything.
Oh, now you stop that. You've got enough on your mind without worrying about me.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. At least I know that Susan has left Fort Charles.
Look, if you see her or talk to her, please give her our best. I'm sure she'll be happy in whatever she's doing.
Oh, yes, I'll feel that way, too.
Thank you. Of course, being in this house and working around here just does me a world of good, but I've got to be going now. I got your tea steeping in the kitchen, and there's some of your favorite hot potato salad in the oven.
Thank you.
Have a nice evening.
Good night,
Thanks again,
Alice.
Alice. Appreciate it. You look About 1,000,000% better than when you came down those stairs.
Oh, well, bubbles and hot water, the best therapy in the whole world.
Well, that was phase 1, and now we have phase 2.
This is so pretty. Did you help Alice do all this?
Help, Alice. I did it all myself. Well, 1% I did myself.
Uh-huh. It's nice. It looks lovely.
Young lady.
Thank you.
Why don't we sit over here for a minute?
Okay. I was, thinking to myself, as I floated around in the tub, I was thinking, Laura really is a big girl now, right?
That's something we should remind ourselves
Yeah.
of all the time.
Well, I mean, at least she acts like a big girl. She is capable of taking care of herself. But I think even if I knew exactly where they were and that they were absolutely all right, I would still worry about them. So I guess the truth of it is, I just don't really want her that far away, ever.
That might be a great deal to ask for.
Is it? Yes, well, I suppose it's not the thing for a sophisticated, fascinating woman of the world like myself to be heard saying, but I can't help it. I just love her so much.
I know. I love her too, Lesley. I really do. I love her very much. And I'd like her to be near us all the time. Oh, sure, there have been a lot of problems. Yes, Laura has been her share of problems for us, but when I see her walk into a room, so beautiful and so poised, I am very proud that I'm her father.
Oh, I'm so glad you were here today.
I happen to love Laura, Lesley. And I love you. Bobby, don't you think Lesley and Rick would be a little more appropriate?
Probably. Les, is there something I can do for you? You are looking very gloomy for such a lovely
I
day.
am. Listen, you have a city phone book here, don't you? Sure. May I use it, please?
Of course.
What do you want phone number?
I left the police commissioner's number at home.
Lesley, please. I think
No,
you
it's
make
all right. I'm going to keep calling. I told you that until I get an answer.
Lesley, you're upset.
I know I am. I'm very upset, but it's all right. I'll make the
Let
call.
me do it, okay?
No, I'm the one he wouldn't talk to. I'm the one that's going to call, by George. He's
Lesley,
gonna
you
answer
are
me.
upset to
I'm
the
very
point that you
upset.
are likely to say something that you will regret, and then we will accomplish nothing. Please, let me talk to him. Thank you. Yes, this is Dr. Rick Webber. Is the commissioner?
Les, I know how you feel. I'm worried about Luke the same way you worry about Laura.
I hate not knowing where she is, and to think that she might be on that boat just makes me crazy.
Ready for this?
What?
Just as soon as his secretary got on the phone and heard that it was me,
Yeah?
she got very cold and said that he is gone for the day. Not just for a few hours or a few minutes, but for the day. Now, he's dodging
Oh,
us.
he sure is. He's dodging us. Everybody's dodging us. And I don't care if he is the police commissioner. He's got to answer to the taxpayers, right? Doesn't he? Police
Yes,
commissioner's
yes.
an elected official. Doesn't he have to
Remember,
answer
just
a
exactly how do we get through?
taxpayer's question? Yes.
Excuse me, I hate to intrude, but I overheard what you were saying, and I think I just might have a suggestion that could help. Can we go over to the lounge and talk about it?
Sure.
Of course, Gail, please.
Look, well, I hate to meddle, but, well, I know how concerned you are about Laura, and I overheard what you were saying about the commissioner avoiding you.
Oh, that is an understatement,
He's
Gail.
giving us the runaround.
Well, my suggestion is, why don't you go to Lee and ask him for help? I think it also might help bring us all back together again.
Well, I'd love to see that happen, but how do you think Lee can help?
Well, the commissioner's a very good friend of Lee's.
He is.
Yes, he certainly is. Rick, all you have to do is just go over to the phone, pick it up, and call Lee.
Is he willing to help?
I think he would be if you make the first move and call him. Will you call him?
Of course I will. We're both very convinced that Laura is in serious trouble. I'll make the call right now.
Gail, thank you so much.
Listen, I'm glad to help. Well, I'm sure Lee will help, too, if he can. And maybe then we'll be rid of all this bitterness that's divided us.
For too long.
Yeah, for too long.
This is definitely not a patient.
You all right?
Oh, hey, I'm in the pink. I'm fine. I just want to talk to you, that's all.
Okay, now just be a minute.
okay.
Okay, Slick, what is it?
Well, I tell you, I've been doing a little mental gymnastics here, going through things, about Luke and Laura.
Right.
And I kind of feel that if I was in the same predicament that they are, they would do something about it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely so.
All right. So I haven't been doing very much about it. It's been bothering my conscience, So I said, hey, do something about it. And I did. And I come up with something.
Fantastic.
Oh, wait, back off. It ain't that good. I don't know where they are, nothing like that.
Oh.
But you remember the Emma Lutz I told you about?
She's the woman who originally donated the statue to the auction in the first place.
So what I did is I set up a meeting with you guys to meet with her, okay?
Sure.
I gotta call her before we go over.
The Lutz lady you're talking about.
Yeah, the Lutz lady. Oh, she's a beauty. She's not off the wall. She's off the ceiling, you know what I mean? She's not even gonna remember what I told her.
What did you tell her?
Well, I told her I was going to introduce her to 2 high society doctors. Very impressed. Oh, she's very impressed with big shots,
Sounds like quite a lady.
You'll meet her. Her husband, I don't know how he stands her. But then again, he's not exactly running for governor. You know what I'm talking about? Look, let's not waste time talking. Let me get her on the phone and see what's going on over that house.
Good idea. How you doing?
Georgia, everything all right?
Oh, I think Mrs. Gans is going to be just fine, Doctor. She's coming back in tomorrow morning for the results of her blood test.
Well, good. Then I'll see you tomorrow. Take care of yourself, all right?
Thank
you.
Right. Rick, I've checked his sign-in sheet, and the first 2 patients I can take care of with change of bandage and blood tests and so forth, but these other ones, I just don't know.
Hey, so, Emma, I'm glad that you remembered our conversation.
Oh, come on, Slick. I wouldn't forget something like that. I mean, 2 high society doctors wanting to meet me. Anyway, I got some tea, and I went to the supermarket, and I got some nice frozen turnovers.
Hey, terrific. They're going to like that, yeah.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to know, what is it that they want to talk to me about?
Well, it was like I told you. They probably want to talk about, well, they didn't give me all the details, but they're probably very impressed about reading about you, about the big donation you made, everything.
Oh, no. Now, wait a minute. If that's what it's about...
Oh, no. Wait. No, that's not it. I mean, they don't want any money. Hey, look, why don't you just wait and let them tell you. Why would you talk to me when you can talk directly to them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, can we come over?
Sure.
Oh, when would that be okay for you?
What are we going to do? We can't just send all these people home,
Leslie, would you give this to Mr. Wiley?
Yeah, and
I think one of us
waiting
would
for
have to
him.
stay here. It's just impossible for us.
Okay, folks, it's all set. Let's go.
Slick, I'm going to have to stay here. Leslie can go. We just got too many patients.
Look, this has got to be worth the shot.
I agree.
You guys remember the button I told you about that was stolen off the coat?
Yeah.
That was a husband's coat.
Really?
Yeah. Come on, Dr. Webber. Look, why don't you and I go then, okay? We'll go in a cab, and I'll tell you something. I won't even put the meter up.
That's what you've always
Look, I'll stay here. I'll be here the whole time. Good luck. I think he's right. I mean, she may be daffy, but if she gives us a lead, that's great. That it gets us somewhere.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Take care of your
Thank you,
patients. See you.
You're trying to tell me that Charlie stole that statue?
Yeah, that's right, sweetheart. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a fact. Look, Luke is a good guy. Charlie's a thief. That's the way it is, okay? And you got to help us out. You got to help this lady here. Because if you help her, you'll help her find her daughter, too, and that's